Hello and welcome back to Breathwork with Anna and Butters. Thank you for joining us today for this practice for feminine energy. Now, first of all, feminine energy has nothing to do with gender. It is more just about the qualities and the aspects of femininity, which we all have. And it's basically a cultivation and an invitation for a softening, for a bit more flow, for a bit more grounding, a bit more of a checking in with ourselves. So we're not in this masculine go, 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 energize, do, activate, but it's rather soft, flow, restore, recover, and heal. So today we are going to practice 3 different breathing techniques, all to do with this cultivation of our feminine energy. The first breathing technique is going to be all about our abdominal breathing. So with our inhales through the nose, we're going to breathe deep so our bellies can expand. And we're going to exhale and really contract our bellies in, feeling the air escape out before we draw in our next breath. The second technique we're going to practice is known as the Ujjayi breath. Now this, all it is a constriction in the back of your throat. So it's going to be inhaling and exhaling in and out through the nose with a slight constriction in your throat so that it feels like there's an ocean sound from within that you can hear. So it's in and out. With this constriction in the back of your throat so you can hear yourself hissing on the inside. And the third technique we're going to practice is alternate nostril breathing. I will guide you throughout the entire guided meditation today, but just so you're aware, the alternate nostril breath is going to be using your thumb and your ring finger, ideally. Now, if that is not comfortable for you, by all means, you could use your middle finger, you could use your index finger. It's up to you. But the idea is to be able to block one nostril at a time and then use one of these fingers to block the alternate nostril as we take our breaths. So I will guide you throughout the whole thing, so not to worry about it. But first thing is first, let's just find our posture and our alignment and integrity within the spine. So if you're seated cross-legged, you're welcome to put a cushion beneath you. And if you're sitting in a chair, just try and not use the back support, but rather just shuffle to the edge of your seat so your feet are planted nice and firm on the ground and your knees are stacked above your ankle. And from here, let's just gently begin to bring a bit of awareness to how we're breathing. So I encourage you to breathe through the nose as much as you can, and if you want to, you can exhale out the mouth, but try and maintain the inhalations through the nose. Now this ties in with our feminine practice for the day, because it is all going to be soft and gentle, and hence a healthy breather can do all of this through the nose. It's not requiring your mouth. Your mouth breathing is sometimes necessary when you're doing perhaps moderate to extreme sports or exercises, and it requires some mouth breathing. Also, some of our breathwork practices for masculine energy, some of our more energizing and activating practices can use your mouth. But for today, it's just all going to be through your nose. So I hope by now that you've found yourself nice, comfortable, calm breathing and just noticed how you're breathing naturally right now. And from here, let's jump into our first technique. So breathing in and out through the nose, you can place a hand on your belly if you like. And just try and inhale, directing the breath down so you can feel your belly expand outwards. And with an exhale, still exhale out your nose or out through the mouth if you want to, but exhale and feel the belly contract as the lungs begin to release the air. And let's just do a few rounds of that. We'll do about a minute of this breathing. So in through the nose, out, belly contracts, air escapes. In through the nose, belly expands outwards. Exhale, belly contracts inwards. In through the nose, out. In through the nose and out. Beautiful work. You can release the hands if you want, if it's comfortable. Otherwise, just keep your hands on your belly and keep breathing with this belly breathing. In through the nose, belly expands outwards. Exhale, and the belly contracts inwards as the air escapes. Inhale through the nose, belly expands outwards. Exhale, and the belly contracts. One more. In through the nose, belly expands, and exhale, and the belly contracts. Beautiful work. Now we're going to move into our second technique, coupling it with this first one. So you're going to maintain this belly breathing, but try and use this constriction in the back of the throat so you can hear that ocean sound. This is the Ujjayi breath. So in through the nose, belly expands, exhale, belly contracts. You're feeling the constriction in the throat and you're hissing almost. You can hear it within yourself. And let's just do a couple of minutes of breathing like that. I'll meet you on your next exhale. And together, inhale, belly expands in through the nose. Exhale, constricting in the throat. In, big breath. Exhale, constriction in the throat. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. One more. In, exhale. Beautiful work. So there's two techniques there that can just help you soften and cultivate this feminine energy. So really all it is just bringing an awareness and a softening, bringing a presence to our state of being right here, right now, and meditating by focusing on our breath. For this final piece, the alternate nostril breath, it's all about balance. This alternate nostril breath is really beautiful for balancing both hemispheres of your brain and also your central nervous system. So the previous two that we just did are really good to accessing your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest, your recovery, your digestion, your healing. It is communication to the body that you are safe and that the body has time to really recover and to restore, because it's not in survival mode. This final one is going to be about balancing. So once again, thumb on one side, one nostril, and if you can use your ring finger to block the other nostril. Now these two fingers, your index and your middle finger, can rest just up here between your eyebrows, just about where your third eye is located. Now this is just a suggestion. Remember that what's comfortable for you is what matters. So thumb here, these fingers rest. And to start, we're going to inhale. So through our left nostril with our right thumb, blocking our right nostril. So you're going to inhale through the left. You're going to block the left nostril, release the right nostril, and exhale out the right. Now you're going to inhale through your right nostril. You're going to switch releasing the left nostril, and exhale out the left. Now I know it might seem strange at the start if you haven't done it before, but just trust in yourself and a little bit of practice and you will get it. What you need to remember is you're inhaling through one nostril, you're switching, and you're exhaling. Then you're inhaling, you're switching to exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch, exhale. So that's the sequence. Now notice how I can simplify it just by doing this. If your middle finger is more comfortable, you can do this. And if you want an easy way to remember it, is you need to switch sides before the exhale. So you're going to inhale, switch sides, exhale, before you inhale again, switch sides, exhale, inhale again, switch sides, exhale, inhale again, switch, exhale. And that is your alternate nostril breathwork. Now, all of these 3 practices today are safe to be used any point in time. Of course, if you're not driving or operating machinery, but just know that the intention of this breathwork for feminine energy is to allow you time to recenter, to soften, to check in, and to just recalibrate, tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, rest and restore before you go about the rest of your day. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.